You would think many of the problems in the MCU going on right now could be fixed by Doctor Strange just showing up and going, hey, don't do that. Stop. Or maybe not, because he seems to cause a massive problem for Spider-Man as it is. So recently, the director of Shang-Chi opens up about the whereabouts of Doctor Strange and where he is during everything that's going on. And it seems to be very secretive. In a recent interview with the Bro Bible, the director of The Legend of the Ten Rings, Destin Daniel, was asked about the absence of Doctor Strange in Shang-Chi, for example, and other films or TV series where maybe he could interfere and it wouldn't be such a big problem. And he said that when it came to working on the film and using certain characters and what he was allowed to use, reference, and what they were doing, when he asked about Doctor Strange's whereabouts and if he could put him in the film, they told him no. That wasn't allowed. Doctor Strange is off the board. We can't tell you why, but there are reasons that will become crystal clear once they get to explaining where Doctor Strange is. Which now sort of makes sense on why Wong is part of the film. He wanted a magical character. He thought Doctor Strange. They were like, well, actually, he's busy. So use the other magician, because Doctor Strange not here. Now, one could safely assume that Wong is in Shang-Chi because he leaves the Sanctum, and then Doctor Strange does his thing with Peter Parker. I mean, that to me makes the most amount of sense, and they're trying to keep it secret because when Multiverse of Madness hits, probably some time is going to go by in that film where he's missing, maybe even years for all we know. So they got to be careful with what they do, how they handle it, and they don't want to drop too many hints all over the place because that could cause problems. But as he says, there's very clear reasons and things that are in motion that he was not even made privy to, which I think does make sense to a big degree, because why would he need to know where Doctor Strange is if he's not using that character? And then he did say that if you look at Shang-Chi, there's a very clear reason for the characters that show up in the film show up there. And it's very apparent to why certain characters cannot, and as it goes, we're going to find out more. So again, yeah, this all makes sense to me. You don't need to make constant references to everything, because what's the point? There's clearly other things happening in the MCU that are important to each individual character. When it comes to Doctor Strange's whereabouts, we're gonna learn those whenever we get to Multiverse of Madness.